The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. What if the world around you felt like a complicated puzzle, and every sound, every conversation, and every small detail had to be carefully understood? That is the extraordinary journey at the heart of The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon, a powerful, unforgettable story that invites you to experience life through a completely different perspective. The story follows Christopher Boone, a 15-year-old boy who loves mathematics, patterns, and solving mysteries. He understands numbers better than people, and he finds comfort in facts, logic, and things that make sense. But one night, Christopher discovers his neighbor's dog has been killed. Determined to find out what happened, he begins an investigation that starts as a simple mystery, but slowly becomes a life-changing journey. As Christopher searches for answers, listeners are taken inside his unique way of seeing the world. Through his honest observations and brilliant mind, ordinary moments become fascinating, surprising, and deeply emotional. What makes this audiobook experience so special is that it is not just a mystery story. It is a story about courage, independence, family, trust, and discovering that the world is much bigger and more complicated than we sometimes imagine. Mark Haddon creates a narrator unlike any other. Christopher's voice is direct, intelligent, and completely honest. You don't just listen to his story, you experience the world through his eyes. The audiobook brings an extra layer of connection because hearing Christopher's thoughts, emotions, and discoveries makes the journey feel even more personal. Every moment feels like you are walking beside him as he tries to understand a world that often feels confusing. This is the kind of story that stays with you long after the final chapter. It challenges the way you think, changes the way you see others, and reminds you that everyone has their own unique way of experiencing life. Whether you love mystery novels, emotional family stories, or books that make you see the world differently, The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime is an audiobook experience you don't want to miss. It's clever, heartfelt, and unlike anything you've listened to before. If you're looking for a story that will make you think, feel, and see everyday life from a new perspective, this audiobook deserves a place on your listening list. Listen to the full audiobook, link in the description.